Hello everyone, welcome to Bayaw Tutorials, and this is Ivan, your Bayaw buddy. So now in this video, we're going to define what is thermodynamics and its basic concept. So and later on, we'll give you also the examples of it. So let's define what is thermodynamics. Thermo means heat, and while dynamics means motion under action of force. In simple terms, thermodynamics is the branch of science dealing with heat or work and related changes in the physical properties of substance. In thermodynamics, there are what we call the modes of heat transfer: the conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact between particles within a solid matter. When one end of a metal rod is heated, for example, the particles at the end gain kinetic energy and vibrate more, passing energy to neighboring particles, just like what we have here, the transfer of heat. Convection is a transfer of heat through the movement of fluids, liquids, or gases. It occurs because heated fluid becomes less dense and rises, while cooler fluid is denser and it sinks. This movement creates a circulation pattern transferring heat, and it's responsible for phenomena like the circulation of air in a room or the heating of water in a pot. And lastly is the radiation, is the transfer of heat in the form of electromagnetic waves, as we have shown here, such as infrared radiation or etc. Unlike conduction and convection, radiation does not require a medium like air or a solid to transfer heat, but any object at a temperature above absolute zero emits thermal radiation, as what we have also shown here in the image, thermal heat or thermal radiation. So now we now jump off with the problem solving. We have an example 1. A van moves at 60 km/h and completely stops with constant deceleration in 5 seconds. So the mass of the van and the driver is 2075 kg. Find the necessary force. So in this problem, we are going to find the necessary force that a van who has a velocity of 60 km/h with a constant deceleration in 5 seconds. First, we have to write it's given. We have the 60 km as our velocity, and the time is 5 seconds, and the mass 2075 kg. And first, we have to convert kilometer into meter per second to make it homogeneous in all, or to have an easy solving here. 60 km/h multiplied by 1000 multiplied by 1 over 3600 minutes. So that would be 16.67, as we're going to plug it in our calculator. So solution. So in order to find a force, or yes, the necessary force, we have the equation mass times acceleration. We already have with the mass, which is 2075 kg, but the acceleration is unknown. So first we have to solve for acceleration. We have this equation, which is the velocity over time. We already have the velocity, which is 16.67 meter per second, divided by 5, which is our time. So we get 3.33 meter per second square. So now let's plug it in the general equation, which is the force equal to mass times acceleration. We have 2075 kg of mass and 3.33 meter per second square as our acceleration. Multiplying that, we get 6,916.59 Newton, which is the necessary force.